Hello, welcome back to my channel, Mel Stampin' Gallery. I'm Melanie, your close to my heart maker. And today's video is the 5th in my series with my friend Erin over at Crafty Concepts with Erin. If you've been watching, we are working our way through the Make It From Your Heart, Volume 6 sketchbook from Close to My Heart. Now this sketchbook I absolutely love. It has in the front all the sketches in black and white, so you can pick out if you have one photo, you can do this sketch. If you just have 3 photos, here's a nice sketch for you to use. But today we've already done 1, 2, 3, 4, and today we are on sketch number 5 right here. So if I turn to the sketch on page 14 and 15 in the Make It From Your Heart, Volume 6 book, we see 2 samples of the sketch that are already completed here, and on the left hand side then of course you do have your recipe measurements that you can follow along with and create. So today I am actually going to be using the Let's Party paper and sticker pack collection. So here's the beautiful papers right here, double-sided, lots of blues, pinks, reds, your primary colors. And the papers are double-sided, so you get these beautiful patterns. I just love this. And it does look, on first glance, very birthday-ish because of the cakes and your day and so forth. But if you look closely, you see it has the champagne flutes, so this could also work for a Happy New Year party, wedding celebration, anything like that. And of course these papers say yay, yay, yay. And just a lot of, I love the banners on this. It does have the pink background, and then the back side is this red and pink stripe, and then of course the cute little zip strip at the top. And then we have the confetti paper here and the checker here. I keep seeing this as if you have anybody who does any kind of, I don't even know what you call it, the racing. I keep seeing the checkered flag and the racing and that kind of thing. So lots of possibilities for this paper. But today I'm going to be using it actually to scrapbook a birthday. All right, I've cleared my desk, so I'm ready to get started. I want to show you, I'm starting with a base of the Bluebird cardstock. And I think I'm putting that on, yes, on the light side. And I've got a piece of my White Daisy cardstock, and that is cut to 11.5 by 11.5, and that will just make a nice frame around the layout here. And let me show you the pictures I want to use for this layout today. I have these photos of my granddaughter. Look at those big brown eyes. And her first birthday party. It was quite the event. My daughter-in-law comes from a large family, so there were quite a few people there. But I've got these photos with her and her smash cake, which I was honored because my son asked me to make the smash cake, and my daughter-in-law, they asked me to make the smash cake and the banner for the high chair and the cake topper. So I wanted to document those photos on today's layout. Now the first step is, let's see, I've got these 4 photos, and they are, let's see, 3 by 3, including the white mat. I do print them with the white mat around the photo because I like white mats. And I do print my photos from home using my PictureMate 400 printer. So those are going in a grid like that. And then I've got my 3 by 4 photo over here that's going to go on the side. I've got 2 photos. I might even have a 3rd photo I can put in there, but I will put those in a flip flap on the side. And then according to the diagram, we have a piece of cardstock, pattern cardstock underneath, and that measures 6 3/4 by 6 3/4. And that's going to go under these 4 photos. About, it says on there, 3 inches from the top, I think. About like that, okay? So then these photos are going to go here on this paper. And like I said, this one goes over here on the side, like so. The next thing is, according to the sketch, we've got these little squares over here at the top left-hand corner. And I think they measured 1.5 inches. So I just took, actually this is a square die that I had in my stash, and it had a stitched edge around it. And it measured the 1.5. So I just got the different pattern papers that I like, and we're going to put those up there. I wanted to bring a little bit of the jade in here. I didn't have a jade pattern paper per se, so I just used our Irresistibles cardstock with the jade ink, and I sponged over that, and it's a resist, so that this white paper image, when I sponged over it, it resisted that white image, and the color didn't stick to that part. So, and I do have a video where I show how I did that in a couple other layouts, and I'll have those up here in a card for you, so you can go take a look at how that's done. Then up in this space is where the title is supposed to be. Now, for the title, we have these acrylic shapes that is part of the birthday party collection. Let me just show you a couple of them here. And have all these different party themed shapes in all the different colors. And they had the word party. Okay, so I'm going to put that up here, party. Now, the cool thing about these that I discovered, that I didn't know until I started playing with them, is the insides. Let's see. So it's an outline of the letters like that, okay? But then you also get the inside that you can just put inside the outline of the letters like that. Okay, and then don't lose that piece right there, which I seem to have done right now. I'll look for it and I'll be right back. Well, of course, I've looked everywhere for that little inside piece and I can't find it, and I probably will find it when I'm not looking, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. So anyway, I've got the word party spelled out here, and I've moved this down a little bit so I can fit this, and I wanted to add the word birthday, and I love this script here, birthday, and it is a thin cut from the Let's Party card making workshop. And you guys, this has been extremely popular, and I think it's because of that thin cut. So I want to take that thin cut, just the word birthday, and I just want to make sure it's going to fit and look good up there, about like that. So that'll look really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and take that, and I've got this pink glittery paper. This is something I have in my stash. It's not available from Close to My Heart, but it's the paper that I used to make the banner, so it will match very nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and take this over to my die cutting machine and get that cut out, and I'll be right back. Now, before I go ahead and, let me show you first how that came out. Isn't that pretty? I love that. I love that scripty font. All right, so before I go ahead and hear that down, I think I'm going to put some of the balloons, see these cute little balloons, up here in the corner. But first, what I like to do is I like to kind of lay out the actual stamp itself to make sure I'm going to have enough room for them. So let's lay those out there in that corner. And yeah, that'll be fine because I'm going to stamp it. So if the letters go over it a little bit, that'll be fine. So that'll fill up that corner. But then I think under the word birthday party, I kind of want to do a little bit of sponging. Now to do that, I'm going to take a blending brush. I'm going to take my pink ink, and let me just kind of move this out of the way a little bit and move that word party. And I know this is going to just kind of sponge right in here and fill up that area. It's hard to see on camera. I'm probably not picking it up real well, but that just kind of helps the title to stand out a little bit. So I'm going to finish that and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I know you don't realize it, but through the magic of video, I was away for a little while. I shared the basement with my husband down here, who was riding his bike down here in the couples cavern, so I had to step away for a little bit and come back. So while he was writing and I couldn't do any filming, I did get this title adhered down. Let me bring that up so you can see that. All right, and you might have noticed on the balloons there, I added some shimmer brush. And the sketch has these squares up here, like I showed you before, the 1.5 inch squares cut out. So I adhered them down where they belong. And then I don't know if the camera is picking that up or not, but I did take my ballerina shimmer brush and I just tapped it and added some ballerina shimmer to the background of the paper. So now I'm ready to go ahead and get started with the laying down of the photos. And I have these 4 photos that are on this piece of the pattern paper. But to make them stand out a little bit, I just took my black ink pad, my intense black ink pad, and I just went direct to paper around the edges of the photo. And I'm going to go ahead and do that on this photo that I have matted here, just so everything matches. And then I will also do that to this piece of pattern paper as well. And also because I've got black where I've stamped here the balloons, it brings some of that black into the layout as well. Let's go ahead and put this photo down. Now I know I said originally I was thinking of using this photo in a flip-flap because I had a couple other pictures, and I do have a couple other pictures that I want to use with that, but I also wanted to put a little embellishment cluster down here, and I thought, well, I can't do that if I have a flip-flap there, so I just decided to use the one photo. And that's because if you tune in next week on the 25th will be my first mystery envelope challenge with the Makers with Heart group, and I think for that challenge I'm going to be making a companion page for this layout, so that's why I wasn't worried about using just the one photo there. Now what I'm doing now is I'm just putting a couple of little extra strips on the sides of the photos here because they do have that in the sketch, and then down here we've got a couple of little skinnier strips here, and if I take my tape runner on my all-purpose mat I can just lift it up and not get tape runner everywhere. So I'm going to put, now let's start working with the embellishment clusters. I've got this circle, there's a little dead space there. So I've got the circle that I can put here to build my embellishments on. And I've got the one that I cut out of the matching glitter. And this actually comes from the card making, or excuse me, the scrapbooking workshop. The scrapbooking Let's Party Stampin' Thin Cut set. It has these number dies in it as well as the different stamp sets here. So I went ahead and cut the one out of the matching glitter paper like I said. And then let's see, I've got some stickers from the sticker sheet, and I wanted to bring some of the blue from here and here over in this cluster. And we've got the little hat stamped and cut out. It's from that scrapbooking stamp set as well. And remember I told you about the acrylic shapes? Well, here's a black candle, and I think I'll build right down there. And somewhere, here it is, got the little flag that says first, and I put that in, I stamped that in the jade green to bring some of that green over here. So we'll probably put that about like that. Then that means down here in this corner I can make another little embellishment cluster. And again, I brought some of the stickers in. Let me bring that in and show you from the sticker sheet. Look at all these fun little stickers that you have on the sticker sheet. So that's fun. So I have a couple of the stickers here. This one says party time. And again, the green heart to bring that jade color in down here. I don't know if I should put it, I think I'll put it there. Just cover up that a little bit. And let's see. Oh, I had another little embellishment I made over here. Here it is. Again, from the sticker sheet, Let's Eat Cake. Now, you had to have that one for this layout, right? And I think I'm just going to put that on that ballerina square like that. So let me show you how I glue this down. I'm going to take my Barely Art glue, and I've got that circle popped up on some thin foam tape. And let's see, we're going to put the number right there over the star. Oops, I better put that up a little bit. It's going to cover up the journaling. I've got the journaling there that I printed in a text box on, I use my iPad and the Pages app, not Notes, Pages. I get that mixed up sometimes. And I make a text box to the size that I want it. In this case, I measured this area here. I think it was 3.5 by, no, it was 3 by 1.5. And then I just type my journaling and then print it off on, in this case, a clear label sheet. Sometimes I do it on cardstock and cut it. All right, so let's put the hat right there like that. Oh, let's not forget this one, the candle. I'm going to use my Barely Art glue for that as well, and that's what I used up here on the party letters. It doesn't dry immediately, but it holds it nice and tight. So we've got the one candle like that right there. Now let's see if we can add any little goodies from the sticker. So the sticker sheet does have so many fun things. First, there's this little banner here, and I thought, oh, let's cover up that bare spot. The sketch actually said to put a subtitle there, and I did find this that says Birthday Girl, but I think I'm going to stick that down here in this kind of a blank spot down here in between the picture and the journaling. Cover that up a little bit, and then there's this cute little pink washi tape thing here. Let's put that over here so it looks like the picture's being held down with a piece of washi tape. Now I thought I was done. I've added a couple other little stickers around the page, but then of course I have some glitter gems here, and I thought those would be fun to add around the page as well. So while I'm doing that, I want to make sure to remind you, if you like this layout, to please go ahead and hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so that you are notified every time I upload a video. And I do try to do it once a week, sometimes more. And don't forget, next week is going to be the companion page for this, for the Makers with Heart design team group. So there you have it. I think that'll do it for me for now. So let me hold this up so you can see it up close and personal. And don't forget, I will have still shots of this on my Facebook and Instagram pages, so to be sure to check that out, and you can find those links as well as all the shopping links listed in that description box down below. So that's it for me for today. Have a great day, and I will see you next time here on YouTube. Bye.